Hi everyone. So exciting day. It is new camera day for Heidi. Buying my second ever brand new camera body. So super excited. I was like, I'm gonna film it and talk a little bit about motivations and what exactly this new camera is gonna do. Beside me are the boxes. I cut the tape on them, but I haven't actually unpacked them. I always think it's funny when unboxing videos and it's clearly the stuff has been unboxed before. I literally haven't looked in these yet. So those who personally know me know still photography is my thing. I have been photographing since about 2008. I've always used Nikons. I started with a Nikon D70 DSLR. I moved up to a D200, then a D300. Ended up buying a D80 in there just to be my point and shoot pocket camera. And then a little over 7 years ago in 2017, I bought my D500. It was my first brand new camera body I ever owned, and it was so exciting. And the camera I've taken all over the world, taken to Iceland twice, England, Finland, all over the United States. I've backpacked with it, I've hiked with it, I've photographed car races with it. So many great things, and I love the camera. Actually have it sitting here right with me. This is my D500. It's a very large camera. I've always shot with large, more prosumer DSLR bodies, so I like a bigger camera feel. I ran a battery grip on it for years. One day I took it off and never put it back on, and I've gotten very used to not having the battery grip. Typically, my favorite lens of all time is the 18-200. I have pretty much worn mine out. Right now, I have my 18-300, 3.5 to 5.6 on it. I haven't shot with this very much. I bought this lens used, and it came with no packaging in it. It just rattled around in the box all the way from New York to Wyoming. And the first trip I shot with it, I wasn't very happy on image quality. I didn't know something was wrong with the lens. I put it back on the camera because I want to use it a bit more. If you hear meowing, that is Apollo. He is giving his opinion, my very loud 2-year-old Bengal. Sorry about that. So this setup here though is incredibly heavy. This 18-300 lens is ridiculous. The 18-200 is much lighter. Fortunately, they're not sold anymore. I've debated buying the lighter weight 18-300 to be my do-it-all lens. I own a lot of Nikkor glass. I love it, but I hate changing lenses. Absolutely hate it. I'm a very much, I came into photography and was trained f8, set it, forget it, and then having a lens that can shoot it all, maybe compromising some sharpness and image quality, but having that if I want a telephoto, I can do it. If I want okay wide angle, remembering that this is a crop sensor, that I can. I do own wide angles. I own prime lenses, macro lenses, telephoto, but I think 99% of my photos have been taken with the 18-200, which is why it's a little worn out. So yes, I still own a mirrored camera, and I really got debating. I was like, do I go to mirrorless? That's a whole set of things. And I realized at the end of the day, this is still going to be my still photography camera. I love it. It still takes amazing photos. I know the camera. I know its quirks. I usually have to throw exposure compensation a little bit on with the D500 that I didn't have to with my D300 body, but I've learned those quirks over 7 years of shooting in all sorts of conditions. So long story short, I am not giving up on my D500. However, if there is a weakness in it, is video. This camera does video. I've shot a couple seconds of video on it. It's not a video camera. It's a wildlife sports photography, crop sensor, amazing prosumer camera. It is not meant for video. As I adventure more, and I will always prefer still photography and blogging with words, but I've wanted to experiment more with the video side of things. Sometimes there's things that you're doing or places that you go that video just makes more sense, can maybe capture a moment better or capture the feeling more than a still photo can. So I started researching cameras that could do video a bit more, and it was a big debate, and I always overthink everything, and I settled on the Nikon Z30, which is one of their mirrorless cameras, and it's really aimed towards content creators and vloggers. Of course, it can take photos, but it's not meant to be something that a still photographer would necessarily use. So that is the camera I decided on getting to kind of complement this heavy beast. And also because it can take photos. It could be a camera that I could take on really long hikes or mountaineering adventures or something where I'm not going to haul this ridiculous setup that I've never weighed, but has to be well north of 5, 6, 7 pounds. But can maybe have more versatility than my iPhone, which I actually am filming this video on my iPhone 16 Pro because I didn't have another option. But I've always been able to tell my iPhone photos are phone photos at the end of the day. So I was like, okay, I can get something I can take video with, but also could capture photos when a bigger setup just isn't feasible. You know, I have hiked with this. I have a cotton carrier strap. I also have black rapid straps. I've backpacked with it, most recently on the Ozette Triangle in Olympic National Park. Part of that is because I really wanted to be able to capture good wildlife photos. Second up, I wasn't gonna leave this unattended in a car 3 days in a trailhead parking lot. But yeah, the possibilities are endless just having a more small camera. So with that being said, let's get some boxes open. We're going to ignore the little one on top. I actually had to place an order at both Adorama and B&H to get everything I wanted. Majority of the stuff came from B&H. They're the photography site I have always used. When I lived on the East Coast, I actually shopped there in person. This video camera, nothing is sponsored whatsoever by these companies. I paid my own money, full price, no discounts, but I did order from a combination of websites to get what I wanted. Some of the stuff I could have gotten at B&H, but Adorama I was able to earn mileage plus miles through United. So some travel point hacking there. So I did already break this a bit with tape. So let's muscle this open. We got receipt information. We'll toss that over here, and lots of these that love to explode when they come up to 6,100 feet. And I'm actually happy to see they put these bubble things in here. When I'd ordered my 18-300, they did not do any sort of packing with it. So we have all sorts of goodies. I bought more than just the camera because battery life, I heard on mirrorless, is quite atrocious. And I think that's gonna be my biggest learning curve coming from my D500, where I did 16 days in the Pacific Northwest and only went through about 1.5 batteries with taking all those photos. So let's see. We'll start with, oh no, I bought a charger and, oh no. Oh, this is funny. It's not what I thought I was getting. Or is it? It has a car cigarette lighter adapter in it, but also has a European plug. Oh my gosh, what did I buy? I'm really confused. However, this is actually really good because when I'm at home, that's fine. This is actually gonna be amazing for travel. So this was kind of an oopsie purchase, but this is gonna work out for when I'm in the car. Okay, whoops, but still useful. That was a Bob Ross happy mistake. Okay, we got some spare batteries. I did the small rig ones. I know they're off-brand. I've had okay luck with off-brand on my D500, and I was like, hey, go there. They're here. Oh, we have too much. Ah, thank goodness. They wrapped the lens in lots of bubble wrap. Woo. Okay, so we know I have a love affair for the 18-200 lens, so I couldn't help myself. I got the 18-140 for the Z30. It comes with the 18-50 lens, so I do have that. It's a nice little lens. I'm sure 18-50 millimeters, it's great. I am conditioned to having a do-it-all lens, so I couldn't help myself. I got the 18-140. It's funny, I haven't even opened the camera, and I'm like, ooh, let's look at the lens. I'm just so curious. I know it's not going to quite have the focal length of like, oh my gosh, it's so little. You can insert a, that's what she said joke. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's so lightweight too. Okay. This is so, it's so cute. Oh, it's just a little baby lens. Oh, nice. Okay, I like it. We'll get, I don't know what we're doing here. We're just gonna start stacking stuff. Hopefully that doesn't go flying. Okay, what else do we have? Ah, I got the Watson charger plate adapter. So I actually have a big Watson charger already that I charge my D500 batteries on. So this is the adapter plate to charge the batteries for the Z30. I believe the Oopsie order here also, this plate can slide out. So this is actually great because I have a dual battery charger. I'll have 2 plates to slide, so I'll be able to charge batteries. Okay, now for the main show. No. Oh my God, the Adorama box went flying. So I got the Z30 content creator kit because it comes with a little tripod, the remote, and also a shotgun microphone. So I was like, hey, why not get that stuff? Because I'm probably going to want it if I really pursue this video stuff. So let's get this open. And this content creator kit one, this is Adorama. I would have bought it from there, but they didn't have it. It was back ordered from them. So that's why I went to B&H, because I otherwise would have tried to travel point airline mile hack. So we have the little remote control, which will be handy. We have a little shotgun microphone with a big fuzzy thing. We have the small rig little tripod, which will be handy. I do have a Manfrotto little mini tripod. I use it a lot. It's actually what my iPhone is on right now. I have used it with the D500, but this will be nice. And actually has a spot for that remote. And then, wow, this might be the smallest camera body box I've ever had. Wow, there's a big warning about death or serious injury if you ingest the batteries. I'm not sure I've ever seen that on a DSLR box before. Okay, so we have all sorts of warranty information. I will definitely look through all this later. We have a charging cable. So this camera body actually doesn't come with battery chargers. That's very bizarre to me. Instead, they provide you a USB-C cord so you can charge it. So you can charge it on that. I'm honestly sick of devices that have to be plugged in, like that do that. I don't know, everything gets plugged in, so it's kind of nice. You can slip out batteries into a charger, but hey, times have changed. Obviously I still shoot with a DSLR, so I'm probably just a little bit behind. Oh my gosh, we have the cutest little neck strap, which I do use these. Oh my God, this is precious. So this is the 18 to 50 lens. Yeah, cute little guy. We have a battery, which I'm not gonna really be able to turn the camera on and play with it because I'm sure all these batteries are dead. The rest is just cardboard. Okay, I can already feel like this thing feels, oh my gosh, it's so little. So, okay, wait a minute here. Oh, it's precious in a way, like it's just so light, which granted it doesn't have this massive lens, which I could buy the F-mount adapter where I could actually use these, all my lenses on this with the adapter. But, you know, from like the back, it doesn't, I mean, it's like similar, but it's so like my hand, like I feel like half my hand can't grip it. So that's odd. There's no viewfinder, electronic viewfinder. This is, I was debating buying the Z52 camera to be like, oh, I'll get into photography. And then I talked to a lot of people and read a lot. They're like, stick with your D500. So I decided to save money and get more, just a little video. But, oh, I feel like I need to go get my D80 and compare. But yeah, it has this great little fold out screen, which does this so you can selfie. you can also turn it, which I feel like the screen size kind of comparable. I did stick with Nikon because I'm very familiar with like the buttons, the menus and stuff. I had looked at a Sony, but I really just wanted to stick, but wow. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm just so amused. It's just so tiny and little. Oh, it's precious. I'm actually super excited for it. Yeah. It's like, whew, this is a massive weight difference, people. But then again, this is more pocket camera video. I'm gonna throw the lens on it. This mount is completely different. They have the Z mounts, I guess, for Nikon, so it's not the F mount like I'm used to. So I'm just getting oriented here with my little markings. Yeah. Oh, that's so. That's just, oh, this is like the tiniest little lens cap. Oh my gosh. I love it. I can already see this now. It's like I could take this on like a crazy adventure or something, and it's not giant. So this is going to be a fun new toy, I think. It's just, oh, it's so precious. Okay, we're going to open the Adorama box. Oh, whoops. There's nothing in it overly fragile, so it's... So these are mostly some accessories that I just ordered, once again, trying to earn those miles. Very inflated padding. This is very well packed for... Got receipt. I am guessing one of the other things is going to ship later, because it's on back order. So Nikon started doing some things that made me mad. I love lens hoods, mostly because I rarely use lens caps. They're just annoying. You have to take them off, you lose them. So I run lens hoods. It protects the end of the camera. Obviously, it can help with quality. Lenses always came with lens hoods. That was always such a typical thing when I started. They don't anymore. If you notice, I pulled the 18-140 out. There's no lens hood. I did order a lens hood for it. It looks like, looking at my receipt, is back ordered, which is fine. I just like it. For me, it's like, it just protects lenses. I'm not trying to keep track of itty bitty lens cap. So that is back ordered. I do have UV filters for both the itty bitty one and the 18-140. I run UV filters only to protect the lens. I actually had a situation, I think probably on my 18-200, where it got dropped. It cracked the lens filter, the UV filter, which is, I mean, these are very cheap. I don't get really crazy expensive ones. And once again, it protects my lens. That's usually a lot of money. So I always run UV filters. I know there's people who don't like it. They want another layer of glass, and hey, personal opinion, that works, but I run it. Also, I got a memory card. I don't have really good SD cards because I mainly shoot the XQD card in the D500. I do have a secondary slot with a SD in here for overflow. Also, if I ever wanted to separate RAW and JPEG. But so I got a nice card that can handle some video. I have no idea if 250 gigs is going to be enough for a lot of video. I have no idea. I was like, you know what? I'll get it. I'll try it out. Yeah. So, and it looks like I will just be waiting on my lens hood to arrive. So, but yeah, so I have lots of toys and packaging and stuff to play with. I am sitting on my brand new lens already. Yeah, so I think my plan now is to get some batteries on chargers, get things charging so I can, yeah, I can get ready to play with this little guy. I am doing some fun adventures, hopefully this weekend. And so I kind of want to, that'll be my first foray into trying out video and all of that stuff. Like I said, I I'm a still photographer. My brain doesn't even necessarily think of like moving shots. So I'm really excited, if anything, for the new skill set and to maybe document some really fun memories. My friends I hike with, we're shenanigans, we're wacky, we're weird, and yeah, just want to document that all. So into the story, this guy, this is still my bestie when it comes to photography. I am not giving up on the D500 anytime soon, or the DSLR. It's what I'm comfortable with, and this is still a camera that in my budget that I currently had, I was not going to be able to match. The higher end Z cameras from Nikon were just not any in my budget, especially knowing that I have a perfectly capable camera. Like I said, I'm working through my 18 to 200. It's rugged. It's been used a lot. I don't know if this 18 to 300, I just need to work more and decide if there really are image quality issues, and then maybe order the newer 18 to 300 that is lighter and decide the route I'll go. I like heavy cameras. I like the feel in my hand. I like that my whole hand can grip the camera. That's very important to me. But this little guy, I am so excited to get out, to do filming, do some vlogging, capture memories. I'm also excited that I might have a little more lightweight camera that, even though my iPhone 16 Pro is capable, I've gotten amazing iPhone shots that, you know, maybe at the end of the day, the sensors are bigger and stuff, and this can be a little bit more of a hiking camera. I totally see this will be really so lightweight. I mean, this thing is insanely light to put on my cotton carrier. I probably am not going to do a backpack strap unless I get the cotton carrier one, because the Peak Design ones compress the hyperlight mountain gear packs and compromise that foam. So I'm not going to ruin my really expensive pack, but I can totally see this will be so great to carry around. I can easily throw this in my purse. So yeah, really excited what's to come, and so I want to say thank you for watching. I am going to try to expand my YouTube channel. Right now there is just like 2 random Iceland videos from my 2018 trip. One is a driving video, one is where I took all my phone snippets and put into this like 18 long video with a song on repeat. So I appreciate if you can subscribe, like the video, and yeah, stay tuned as I start hiking and adventuring and just all sorts of shenanigans and capturing it in a different way. So thanks everyone.